I'm live. I should be live. Hi, everyone. It's me. It's Nigel, the Chief Executive Husband and Mixmaster Supreme here at Hair Kitty Kitty. Now, Heather is, as you can probably guess, is not here right now. She is currently off in Brazil, being tall and pale and young and lovely at a tech conference thing where she's giving a speech. And last I heard, she's being wined and dined on a rooftop party, and amidst lots of noise and crowds and other disconcerting things. So hope she's getting a good meal out of it at least. All right, now then, yeah, let's see. We've got some comments coming in already. Who we got here? What colors make you feel most confident? That is a good topic. I'm pretty sure someone else, either Heather or John, piped in on that. So that's a good discussion point while we're waiting a little longer. What hair colors make you feel more confident? I know Heather likes her reds. I think she looks best in brunettes as well, though. But you know, that's me. Anyway, so that is my shameless self-promotion achieved. So we've promised some stuff. We're going to do some live product launches today. That's going to come up a bit later. These are products that we showcased in our last live stream, and we're gonna make them live very shortly. I'll let you know when that's happening. What else we're going to do? We're going to do some. We're going to mix at least one type of drink, and we are going to do some customer appreciation, which. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. It's June, and we got this stuff back around Christmas time. So I've been meaning to make a video about this, but I never seemed to be able to grab enough time to do it. So I thought, hey, this would be a very good time to do a sort of unboxing video of stuff people have sent us. So that's one of the things we've got planned for a little bit. But let's see who else we got here. We got Tamara Oldham. Hello from Missouri. Hi, Tamara. And Ordy Sparrow. Tasty adult beverages. I hope so. At least one. I've got another one here, which I'll probably say for afterwards if all goes well. And Broy. Sorry, I couldn't see if that was an A or an A. And Broy says, hello, happy Sunday. The older I get, the lighter I prefer. I think dark blonde, very light brown works best on me now. Well, it's interesting you should say that, because we're launching a couple blondie type wigs very shortly, Anne. If that interests you in any way, shape, or form, let me see if I can pull this up here. Come on, there we go. I will pull these up, and as I make them live, I will share them with you. Oh, interesting. Try it again. That's it. Auto-completed. Wrong. There we go. Now we're in business. I'll be able to pull these up nicely. Penny says, hello, Nigel. Hello, Penny. Thank you for joining us. And Tina. Hola, y'all, says Tina. Hola, Tina. Thank you for joining us. This is marvelous. Getting some wonderful people in here. It's good to see. Who's this? Oops, there we go. Hi, it's Lee Angie. Hi, Leanne. How you doing? That's looking good in that wig. Excellent. Righto. So we're puttering along. How's everyone doing? I'll wait for you to type in your responses. For me, yesterday I took Heather to the airport so she could fly out to her conference in Sao Paulo, and I gotta say the drivers around Atlanta are really doing their best to keep up their reputation for insanity. But we got her there safe and sound. She messaged me early this morning to say she got in and she's on her way to her hotel. And seriously, about half an hour before I was getting ready to come on here, she messaged and said she's at that rooftop party, schmoozing and being wined and dined. So she's doing okay. She's doing okay. If she pops in, sends me a message or anything, I'll share it with you. but that's how things are going here. Mostly it's just been me eating leftovers and junk and watching crappy TV with the cats. They seem to be a bit less interactive with me than they are with Heather, because I think she spends more time with them. But I did do some playing with them last night. I got out the little mouse on a wand, and they went all murdery on it, and they seemed to have a good time. I had to, if Heather's watching this, I had to replace the old mouse. The first mouse we put on has been essentially bitten in half and eviscerated by our cats, mostly Scarlet. And yeah, so I had to get the new one out, and they're being a bit gentler, but they're still being murdery. So they're having fun at least. All right, let's see. Got some more answers here. What colors make you feel more confident? Ordy says, I like all colors, dark brown, red, blonde, and gray. Fun colors too, indigo, swirl, and royal velvet. Ah, good, excellent. I'm glad you enjoy our colors there, Ordy. Leanne says, I'm wonderful, just ate dinner and listening to Ryland sing top of his lungs. Oh, that's nice. Is Ryland singing that song from the new Super Mario Brothers movie, the Peach one again? Because I know he posted he was doing that on Facebook earlier. Haven't seen that movie yet. I'd like to. Simply because, you know, been a longtime Mario Brothers fan, and I mean, Jack Black. How can you go wrong with Jack Black, really? Karen, hi Karen. Karen likes gray colors. That's good. Yeah, it's a good solid color. Is gray very sensible, very reliable sort of color. Very yeah, I think reliable is the word I'm looking for. Goes with a lot of things, doesn't it? Tamara says, I'm still wearing iced Java. Always had dark hair. Like to go lighter color yet? I like multicolor for a 10. Yeah. And it's been a while since I've remembered the color codes for everything. It's a lot easier with named colors, to be honest. Okay. Ordy says, I had to drive through Atlanta on New Year's Eve. Oh yeah, that is an appropriate emoji though. Yeah, I can just imagine. It's bad enough. Well, any day, any time of any day, really. But during New Year's Eve, my God, you must have nerves of steel. Shelley, hi, Shelley. Shelley says, hi, Nigel. Hi, Heather. Hi, Shelley. I'm not sure if you caught the beginning of it, but Heather's not here today. She's off at a conference in Brazil, so I'm handling this all on my lonesome. When the moon kitty's away, the husband will play, etc. Tina says, saw that yesterday driving up Sacramento. People must think they're at Daytona. Oh, I don't know. What did I knock over? I knocked over a power brick with a bunch of cables in it. Right. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what it is. It seems to have been, people seem to be getting worse at driving all over the world, because when we've been up to Ohio, they get absolutely insane. And when I visited the UK back in November, they're absolutely insane there. I honestly don't know what's wrong with drivers these days. Yes, he won't stop singing Peaches, lol. Well, as long as he's enjoying it, that's the main thing. I got to admit, I'm a Luigi fan myself, because, you know, I like green. And I mean, Charlie Day, come on. I need reds like neon reds, lol. Well, if I find my notebook again, I'll see what might be on the release schedule, and we'll keep you informed on that. Barbara says, hola all, I'm so tickled to catch this live, and we're tickled you could join us, Barbara. Thank you very much for dropping by. Does that mean you're going to be our model, Nigel? No, Heather was our model last time, a couple weeks back. The live releases will be the remaining 2 that she modeled then. Okay, so that will be what we're going to do the live launch of, what she modeled last time. But we are going to discuss what's going to be released next. Okay. All right. Penny says, my husband Eric is listening in, and he thinks you need your own show. Thank you, Penny. I would love to Sorry, I just had a memory here. I would like to get into voiceover. I'm going to be exploring that possibility over the next couple of months in the spare time when I get the chance. I've got one or two leads that I'm going to check up on, and if it works, excellent. If it doesn't work, at least I gave it a go. But one of the things that I've gotten into recently is doing Werner Herzog impressions, and it all started when watching The Mandalorian, and he's on there, and because he did nature documentaries, I thought it would be great if we had Star Wars nature documentaries narrated by Werner Herzog, saying things like, "Life on Tatooine is harsh and unforgiving, but even in this oasis of brutality and death, life finds a way to cling tenaciously on." Stuff like that. And Heather asked me to do an impression of Bullwinkle saying something in the manner of Werner Herzog, and I made her rock back in her chair with laughter. So that's good stuff. I can't remember what I said. Shelley says it's rainy here in Citrus County in Florida. I can imagine it. It's been doing funny stuff all day. It started off cloudy as hell and overcast, and then it got nice and sunny later on, and now it's starting to get overcast again. I don't know if what you're getting is now creeping up our direction, but we'll see how it goes, eh? Ordy says, yes, Nigel must model. No. mainly because it's very, very hot in this studio, and I don't want to get anything sweaty, really, because don't want to spoil Heather's wigs here. Barbara says, oh, darn. Well, maybe sometime when it's cooler, perhaps. Love a live launch. Excellent. Thank you. Great to hear it, Karen. Great to hear it. Right. Okay. Barbara says, Nigel, I'm curious, how has life changed since getting your green card? Well, it means I'm able to work now. I've spent most of my time, behind the scenes on hair kitty stuff, but I've also been looking for ways to supplement my income with a regular job, and it's kind of hard because I don't have a solid work history in this country yet. I mean, I could say, yeah, I've been working for my wife's wig company since 2017, since when I left the casino. But I mean, they look at that as scant and say, oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I just need to get my foot in the door with just a job. Any job will do, so I can establish a work history. But other than that, it's roughly the same as it's been going since I got here. Helping Heather out, looking after the house, now looking after cats. That's a bit of fun. I'm not sure if they're going to pop by later. They've been a bit quiet since Heather left. We'll see if they pop in. But yeah, just the usual stuff with added looking for jobs now that I can work. So we'll see how that goes. They let him get a haircut. Actually, the only reason I got the haircut was because the pandemic thing, and I just didn't want to go into it to get a haircut for a while. OMG, that's perfect. Werner Herzog forever. Oh yes, we get a kick out of me trying to think of bleaker and bleaker things to say in his voice, and then we watched an actual clip from him about an insane penguin, and we just couldn't get any bleaker than that. So it kind of killed the fun for a bit, but we're back to enjoying it. Just got the Werner Herzog bit. Oh, excellent. Welcome aboard, Serena. Thanks for joining us. Good stuff. Good stuff. I want to see the baby. If you know, you know. Yes. Oh, yes, we know. I saw that haircut. Yes, good stuff. What type of work are you looking for, says Shelley? Well, anything really, just to establish, a work history back in the United States. Because the last time I had an official full-time job was back in 2000 when I worked at the cinema where I met Heather, surprisingly. Terry Caruso says hello. Hello, Terry. Thanks for joining us. Who you got there? And that I can't see. That's a very small thumbnail you got there, but you're hugging someone. Looks cute. And now I have this urge to rewatch Fitzcarraldo. It is a cinematic triumph despite the ever... I can't. Sorry, I'm enjoying myself too much. I can't get into a bleak mindset when I'm enjoying myself. Anyway, so good. We're all caught up on the comments. Terry says it's my dog, Galen Jameson Frazier. Excellent. Hi, Galen Jameson Frazier. Okay, let's see. What have we got tonight? Okay, well, I think we'll start with the drink of the week. I've done something similar in the past as a non-alcoholic beverage, but I think this time I'll do it as an alcoholic beverage, and I'm going to do the mention the non-alcoholic version. So are you willing to grade homework and organize Latin assignments for candy? Quis custodiet ipsos custodes? That's about it. That's all I've got, I'm afraid. What is the drink of the night? Good thing you asked, Shelley. That's next. Here it comes. The drink of the week is peach whiskey julep. Now, I've discussed this before. I know I've discussed this on previous things, but julep is based on an old Middle Eastern Persian type concoction. It goes by various spellings and various names. This one is jalab. It's where we get julep from. It's also where we get the English slang term jollop, meaning a dose of medicine. Now, jalab or jalap or gulab, or however you say it in your own regional way, is a rose water and date syrup. And it was originally invented to take away the horrible taste of medicine, which is why medicine is called jollop in the UK. And it's, like I said, also where we get julep from. So basically what this is, and I've got the recipe scrolling along down here. Basically, you want some, I'd say some nice Crown Royal peach whiskey. You put a measure of that in there. We'll call that a measure. There you go. That's about a shot. And then you put in roughly an equal amount of the jalab. And you can get this in Middle Eastern markets or stores. You can order it off Amazon. That's where we get it from. And they're all different kinds of jalab, gulab, however you want to say it. And they're all delicious. They're all nice and sweet. Someone's just messaged me, I think. Might be Heather. Where is it? Yep. There you go. Roughly the same amount of jalap. Wipe that off, otherwise the cap will be cemented on next time I try to take it off. All right, there we go. Cap back on the jalab. And then you just top it up with some nice chilled water. And this will be very nice for a sweet, fruity, refreshing summer drink since summer is coming up, and it looks kind of like a dark iced tea. So if you want something that looks like iced tea but is a bit more adult party type beverage, then give this a go. Let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, the peach really works well with the rose water and the date in the jalab. And because you don't use that much of the whiskey, I mean, this stuff is not terribly powerful. Where is it? Yeah, 35% alcohol by volume. So it's not terribly potent to begin with. And then you dilute it with some jalab and lots of water. So it's just a little bit of a buzz. I'm not going to get terribly drunk, and I'm going to pretty much stop with this one. But yeah, if you like peach, if you like whiskey, if you like rose water, I know it's a flavor not very common in the USA, but a lot of people do like it. and dates, so it's nice and sweet and fruity. So it all blends beautifully together, and I can highly recommend this, though I say it myself. Very nice. We've got some comments rolling in. Let's take some comments. Where are we here? Right. Shelley says, sounds very sweet. Originally it is, but when you dilute it, it takes the edge off it. It does take the edge off it. You had me at peach. Good stuff. Glad you like that. Who's this? Beauty from within. Hello, glad to see this back. Hello, how you doing? You all right? Outstanding. Glad to see you back. Penny says, narrated, the newest season of documentary now has a Werner Herzog parody. Oh. I think that's something Heather and I are going to have to look at when she gets back. What they got here? Oh, I want to learn to read Persian, need to see the other side. Valid point. Water, heathen, lol, JK. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want to get too absolutely slaughtered on this. I have to maintain some basic semblance of professionalism, although, you know, I still have the banner that says our streams are usually tipsy, slightly rowdy, and a lot of fun, cussing in small doses and not safe for work subject matter, and audience comments should be expected. If you want something stuffy, polished, mature, and professional, we are probably not the droids you're looking for. We thank you for your stopping by. Still got those. Oh, yeah. I'm just waiting to queue them up. Always like a good opportunity to queue up old material. Barbara says, worked for a doctor who voiced books at our school for the blind, was an English major in college before MDing. Oh, that sounds fascinating, Barbara. That sounds fascinating. What kind of books did he do? Were they textbooks, storybooks? Let us know. I'd be interested to know. Tina says they had a limoncello drink at the old spaghetti factory menu that sounded good yesterday. Had my birthday lunch with my niece. Well, happy belated birthday then, Tina. Excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It is not bad, I must say. Thank you very much. And Shelley says, happy birthday, Tina. And happy birthday, Tina. And thanks, Shell. I turned 16, aka 61. Well, I mean, what's a number, really? You're as old as you feel. Sadly, I felt about 87 this morning, but you know, some caffeine helped. Not the droids. These are not the droids we're looking for. Barbara says, I want to say thanks to you and Heather for your Chubbs video. It showed up in my feed mere days after losing my dog Sam. It gave me some. I'm sorry to hear that, Barbara. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, Chubbs was a special guy, and he touched a lot of people. And glad to know that that video is helping other people with similar situations. Storybooks. He read storybooks. That's excellent. Shelley says, you're still a young sprout, Tina. Well, exactly. All righty, where was I? Let's see. Did those. Right, another little bit of news. We've got a flash sale going on at the moment. It ends at midnight. If you use the coupon code FlashSale42 at checkout, you get your discount. The offer is good on all products in the store. And that includes what I'm going to release very shortly, okay? So, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that now, okay? So let me just come over here to my other computer and make this, oh, bugger off. Sorry, folks, I have just, I tried to upload a font the other day, and it has decided to make my computer swap over to a different browser. So now I get different pop-ups every time I try something. So here we go. I'm making it active. Save. This should be coming up, available any moment now. So let's see. Refresh that. Yeah, it always takes, there we go. It always takes a couple seconds. Always takes a couple seconds for the going live to propagate. And according to this, it should be live now. I'll just double check. Yeah, still taking a second while we're waiting for that to propagate and I make the announcement. Let's have a couple more comments. Tina says, that's okay. I told my little brother he was 95. Gracias, y'all. She says as well. Well, I'm glad you had fun. And Shelley says, I will be 71 in July, lol. Well, still life left in you. Don't even worry about that. And my mother turned 90 last November, so that's all good. Let's see here. Has it propagated yet? I want to share it. Let's see. Yeah, it's all good. Should be coming up any minute. Now that's the problem with this with our server. It sometimes takes a while for changes to propagate. I know people sometimes warn me about an image link being broken or something like that, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to go. But let's see here. Let's try this Harlow. Yeah, this is it's about as it wouldn't be a Sister Wig / Hair Kitty live stream without some form of technical problem, and I think we've just discovered what it is this time around. I thought it was going too well. Garen says, no, you won't, Shelley. I don't buy it. Yeah, neither do I. Yes, for real. Nope, not buying it. Try again. Well, all right. Online store active. I just turned 52. Well, you don't look it. Very true. I just turned 52. Blah. Okay. In case we missed out, happy birthday. Yeah, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. They're all a pain in the arse at times. Agreed. We are now experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Take your time. Technical issues are always interesting. I wish I could say that. It just needs to propagate. Come on, change. 16. Oh, flying in the face of convention. Maybe if I try this. Nope, hasn't come through on Harlow Blonde Rooted either. All right, well, let's take a drink. And since this seems to be giving problems, I'm going to make the other one live and hope that by the time I'm ready to launch it, it will have come up. Right, you bastard. So, what's the time now? All right. Let's try that. We'll see how that goes. I've now scheduled it for a 6:30 release. So theoretically, it should be coming online in the next minute or so. Maybe you could just hold up the wigs for us. Okay. I'll have to go get them. But that's a bit of dead time. Let's see here. Everybody cross your fingers for Nigel and take a drink. That's a good idea. When all else fails, drink. I like the way you think. That rhymed. Hooray. All right, now according to this, that should be up and running. And it is not yet. I have no idea why. Ah, Lordy. Yeah, that's in the right collection. It's in the right collection. All should be working. When the tech queen leaves town. Don't even have to leave town, Penny, to be honest. Anytime I touch something, there appears to be a problem. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Still hasn't shown up yet. I'll go get the bloody thing. What I'm attempting to launch, and the site is being a pain in the ass, is Poppy and Harlow Blonde R. Just need to keep hitting refresh, I guess. And as soon as it works, Jody says, I like your shirt, Nigel. Thank you. I picked it up in the UK. It's one of the ones that Heather picked out for me when we did some shopping. Ordy says, so what are you all drinking? That's a good question. Let's hear from you folks. What are you folks drinking? Or you know what I'm doing? I'm doing the peach whiskey jalap. Good stuff. All right. Barbara says, if Heather is watching, didn't sweat it, Heather. We have tons of patience for Nigel. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, I do need another Poppy. All right. Excellent timing then. Good stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you what else. Let's see if this is working. Trying to do this. All right, there we go. I know what I said earlier, but what the hell? While we wait, might as well do this, eh? I mean, I shaved for this and everything. Hang on, I need to put my glasses back on for this. And as you can imagine, I'm not as facile with this as Heather is, but now, I want to talk to you about NFTs, brah, because, you know, They're like the big thing. But yeah, Poppy in Harlow Blonde Rooted. That's what I'm trying to launch. That's what I'm waiting to come up with. And I'll let you know when it's live. All right, what we got? See what else we got. Ordy's drinking port. Oh, you know what? I could go for port and lemon right now. You know, just port and lemonade. I do like port. I do like port. Coffee, solid choice. Summit EPA beer. EPA. What does EPA stand for? I'm not familiar with that one. Please let us know. Having water right now, but iced mocha up next. Ooh, iced mocha. Love iced mocha. Coke Zero for Serena. Mango iced tea again. That's a bloody good choice. Iced mocha does indeed sound delicious. Must go and throw some stuff at the air fryer. I'll catch up later. Okay, Penny, thanks for joining us. All being well, the Poppy in Harlow Blonde Rooted will be available shortly, I hope. Never known it to take this long to for the save to propagate. How do you make it, Barbara? Good question. Thank you. I'm trying. Yeah, Heather does some good designers. Does some good designing. And I'm glad to hear it, Ordy. Crypto, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, really, it's the way to go. And like, I've got some Bored Ape I can unload to someone who's really smart, you know, who really, really wants to get rich really quick. But, you know, you know, very Owen Wilson 2006. Gosh. I need one of those. I think maybe one in brown. Every time you say Harlow Blonde in my head, I hear Kim Carnes. Her hair was Harlow gold. Her lips a sweet surprise. Ah, EPA's Extra Pale Ale. Yeah, I've not heard of that one before. Honestly, that wig is beautiful on you. Yeah, I kind of feel, you know, if I had like a more colorful Hawaiian shirt, you know, dude, I could like mellow out, play guitar. Need to learn how to play guitar though. It's approved by Environmental Protection Agency. Lol. Yeah, it looks a lot better on Heather. She knows how to do it. She knows how to wear these things properly. Oh boy, come on, you so-and-so. Yes, right, it's live now. Finally, took bloody long enough. 17, make sure I've got the thing. There it is. All right, let me see what I can do here. Let me get on here and do a screen share. I might know how to do that. Type that in. Take that off. Come on. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let's see. Present and share screen. Okay. Window. And it is not doing this. So get some kind of infinite recursion thing going here. Let me see if I've got this going here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I may have to get extra drunk for all these technical problems. Let's see if this, just double check to see if this is doing it. Does not look promising. Meanwhile, I've got a lag on my computer. Nope, so it's not working. Oh, Lord. Chrome tab. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, that's it. Okay, so here we have it, folks. The brand new Poppy Wig in Harlow Blonde Rooted. Do a nice little search for that. Comes up. There's Heather looking slightly blurry from the screen grab, but still unnervingly gorgeous. All the different model shots and mannequin shots as they're showing the ear tabs from 2 weeks ago. Mannequin shot, looking smiley, back view, smiley again, side view, smiley again, front view, and you can see it in various lighting conditions and amount of being floofed out and played with. So there you go. Poppy Wig in Harlow Blonde Rooted is now live, folks. Yes, indeedy. And furthermore, if you'll see along the bottom, it talks about a flash sale, and I made everything, you know, I made the flash sale eligible for everything in the store. That means that new one is now eligible for the flash sale. So, you know, if you want a Poppy and Harlow Blonde at a nice little discount, the coupon code is coming up down here any second now. Here it comes. Here it comes. There we go, right there. But there is another one. There is another one I got coming up. Now let's see. Supposedly, this was supposed to have gone live 7 minutes ago. I feel kind of like I was reading. I was rereading Watchmen the other day when the Rorschach and Night Owl are confronting Ozymandias. Oh, please, would I tell you my grand plan if there was any chance of you stopping me? I did it 15 minutes ago. Right, so let's see if it actually worked. Boom. Please come up. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Yes, it has come through. Okay, so here we go. New product, Poppy and Harlow Blonde, is now live. So if you want it, there you go. And you know what else is live? Leighton and Aniston Foil Rooted is now live. And I'm going to do a little bit of sharing of that. Let's see here. Share screen. Chrome tab. That one. Boom. Leighton and Aniston Foil Rooted. There we go. That's now up. This is now live, folks. Leighton and Aniston Foil. Lovely long and wavy and bronze. Someone was looking for light browns and dark blondes. Yeah. That stuff right there. Yeah. Over here. Am I pointing in the right direction? Somewhere over here. There's a lag. I can't tell which way I'm pointing. Okay. So yeah, it's got various levels of being styled and in various light. You got outside light there. You got inside studio light there. Good stuff. Various angles. Heather looking amazing as usual. So yeah, Leighton is now live in Aniston Foil Rooted. Huzzah! And, you know, usual helpful question and answer questions. All the details And yes, I'm afraid it is not heat friendly. So don't wear it while you're cooking. There we go. And just to get a nice earworm in your brain, 8675309 by Tommy Two-Tone. There you go. Right. So those two are now live. And if you have any questions, we'll get to that later. In the meantime, let's look at some stuff here. Right. Iced mocha at my house is Starbucks chocolate mocha coffee and almond joy creamer over ice. Ooh, almond joy creamer. That sounds nice. I do like chocolate and coconut together. Delicious. And yes, it does sound yummy. I agree completely. It is made in Minnesota and is now being distributed in all different states. Not sure what states, though. Microbrewery. Well, we've got a couple really, actually, we've got several, because it's a college town, several really good bottle shops in the area. So I'll be on the lookout. Thanks for the warning. Everything looks good on Heather. Yes, I completely agree. Good, excellent. Glad you're getting it on the site, because sometimes it's hard to tell when it comes through. You could be visiting the Taco Bell on Pacifica Beach. They have a walk-up window for people with sandy feet. Oh, that sounds amazing. Should have made you a picture. Well, I'll tell you what. We ever meet up, we'll do that. Need to get some more of this whiskey, though. This ain't bad, this Crown Royal Peach. Not quite peachy enough for my taste, but enough to get the flavor. Cheryl! Hi, Cheryl. I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I thought the sale was for tomorrow. No, sorry. That's the problem. I tried to make a sale that goes from midnight to midnight, and when you do midnights, a lot of people get confused. So I think from now on, for the rest of perpetuity, I'm going to make my any sales from 12:01. So it's completely unquestionable. I think is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. So it's not confusing. Apologies by my congregation annual meeting to log into. Take care, everyone. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Serena. Thanks for joining us. Aniston foil is beautiful. I agree, Ordy. Heather designs some excellent colors. Oh, that is a surprise. Good. I like surprises. I love Leighton style. I love mine in Cheerwine Sangria. That's a good color, too. Oh, and if you haven't seen it, folks, speaking of Cheerwine Sangria, when Heather was coming up with that color, she found a recipe for actual Cheerwine Sangria, and we've made some of that. There's a video of us making Cheerwine Sangria, and let me tell you, it is amazing. It is delicious, and it is deadly. You're drinking it, you think, oh, this is fine, this is lovely, this is delicious, and before you know it, you are blattered. It is absolutely lethal stuff. Aniston foil rooted is a pretty color. I have that color in Megan. Thank you. Yes, that's excellent. Glad to hear it. Thank you. Cheerwine Sangria is an awesome color. Yes, it is. It's a great color and a great drink, too. Huzzah! I say this all the time. Yeah, I do that, too. I started doing it ever since, MST3K, that episode, what was it, Pod People, when they had a guy with long hair and a beard and a crossbow, and they all figured he was a Renfest person. So every time he did something, huzzah! Yeah, and then Professor Farnsworth started doing it in Futurama. Huzzahs are in order. Oh, yes. Oh, my, yes. Tell us the flash sale details again. Well, it's coming down here on the little banner that's going down there, the little ticker. If you put flash sale 42 in at checkout, you get a nice little discount, and that runs until midnight tonight. So another 5 hours and 11 minutes. You've got another 5 hours and 11 minutes until midnight Eastern Standard Time tonight. So there you go. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. Will there be any more grays coming this year? That's a good question. Yes, we do have some more colors for Megan, I believe. I haven't got them with me right now. I'll be talking about that in a minute. Actually, I'll just tell you now. One of the things we do in the Patreon group is I've got a list of all the stuff that needs to be scheduled and released this year. So what I do is I put up to a vote for the Patreon people, and I give them 3 or 4 different options, give them a little time to vote, and whatever the Patreon people vote on, that's the next release order for the next 3 to 4 products. Okay. So if you're on Patreon, look for that announcement coming soon. If you want to join Patreon, I believe there's a link in the description below, or I can mention it. I think it's one of our banners that we can mention it again in a bit. So that will be happening. That's how I determine my release schedule for a bit. Okay. I watched the show The Great, and they said, huzzah for everything, good and bad. Yes, indeed. How about making a hurricane one of these days? Well, if I have enough beans, I kid. But yeah, I'll look into that. We need to get the rum. I have seen some hurricane strength rum at local shops. So I'm not gonna rule that out. In fact, let me come over here, make a note of it. Hurricane as cocktail for live stream. Thank you very much. Okay, duly noted. Thank you. Is the Poppy and Harlow the only launch tonight? Just checking. No. We've got the Leighton in Aniston foil rooted as well. They are now both live. They are now both live, Leanne. So, all right. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm glad you think so. Patreon is totally worth it, says Cheryl. Thank you. Make it with 151. 151. I haven't seen that in a while. I will have to look that up. I will have to see if I can find that. All righty. I'm going to leave this little banner up here for the time being. See what else we got. We've launched that. Launched that. Well, I think we've covered most of what I want to talk about, except for the customer appreciation. Now, I understand that unboxing videos are popular on the YouTubes these days. All the kids seem to be enjoying them. So, like I said, and this is a video I wanted to make for a while, but haven't had the time, and figured a live stream would be an excellent place to give it some attention, because people send us nice things, and we have it sent to a post office box, and sometimes it doesn't get to us in time. But I wanted to share some stuff that some very nice fans have sent us. Let's see. Do open me first, and the card is missing. Right. Well, this is a bunch of stuff sent to us by Erin Battles, who is one of our customers, one of our Patreon patrons, and just a really good egg who has helped us out in the past. And she sent us a lot of stuff in time for Christmas with a lot of notes. Most of the stuff we've saved, but other stuff, well, we just couldn't wait, so we had to dig into it now. She sent us these chocolate cookie mushrooms, these Japanese chocolate cookie mushrooms, and these were nice. These were nice, but they were sort of melted into a big fused brick, which we chipped away at. But they look like that. They're little wheat cookie type things with a chocolate mushroom cap on, and they're nice. We did eat those. We did get right into those. What we got here? We love from shop. We haven't opened this before. Oh. This is from an Etsy shop. Woolly Clouds. Let's see what we've got here. Oh! Very nice. Very nice. It's a little set. It's a little set of fluffy coasters with phases of the moon on them. Oh, I know Heather's going to love that. She's all about celestial objects. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Heather's going to love that. What else we got here? No one said there'd be perfect wrapping here. Foodstuffs. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh. Oh. More Japanese-themed food stuff. Now, the thing about a lot of these Japanese snacks is I've seen unboxing and trying videos. Americans try Japanese snacks for the first time, etc. on YouTube. And they're always fascinating seeing these snacks. It's a real treat to be able to try them myself. These are gâteau chocolat, chocolate cake. Now, I read a little bit of Japanese. I took some classes when I was younger, but I'm a bit rusty. Yeah. Gâteau chocolat. Anytime there's chocolate cake involved, I'm down for that. See if I can get this bloody thing open. Oh, individually wrapped cakes, must try. Yes. I'll put the rest of these back for Heather. I must try one now. Gâteau chocolat. These are bigger than I thought they'd be. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting something maybe like Oreo size, something cookie sized. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, these are soft. These are soft. Soft and crumbly. Oh, yeah. Okay. These folks. Right. Now, excuse me. These. Gâteau chocolat from Japan. Picture, if you will, Little Debbie fudge rounds, only they're gourmet, and they've got about twice the actual real cocoa in them. So they are very chocolatey. These are excellent. Yes. Well chosen. Well chosen, Aaron. Right. This one is just a little last minute tossed in thingamabobby. I don't know. Edward Gorey, the Helpless Doorknob. A shuffled story by Edward Gorey. Edward Gorey, if you ever watched PBS. Oh, I see. It's a story told on cards, illustrated cards that you shuffle up to tell the story. Oh, that's neat. You ever watch back in the old days on PBS Mystery, where they got in all these different mystery type programs like Sherlock Holmes and Poirot over from the UK, and it's usually hosted by Diana Rigg or Gene Shalit or Vincent Price. And all the titles were done by Edward Gorey here, this creepy artist, this dude, or the dude who does creepy art. Actually, I don't know the gentleman personally. He does creepy art. He's famous for creepy art. That's nifty. I'll put that in the game pile. There we go. It's going in the game pile. Now, what else? Foods, obviously. I don't know why I'm labeling these. Lol, I haven't tried this particular one, but it looked good. Yeah, Aaron sent us a couple of these There we go. That's the right way up. Ramen type bowls, instant ramen type bowls. Now we've already eaten one. Heather made one. I think back in January just to try it. And it was very nice. Unfortunately, I can't read a damn thing on here because there's not enough katakana. But yeah, we had Donbei Tempura Soba. Ooh, Tempura Soba. That sounds very nice. But yeah, we had one of these earlier in the year, and it was delicious. So Donbei Tempura Soba. Good stuff. Again, thank you, Aaron. Let's see what else we got here. Foodies, kind of like a bite of boba. Looks like Heather got into these as well. That's it. That's the silicone packet. Oh, a little tiny double, what does that say? Double milk tea mochi bites. Nice. I know Heather loves these, so I'll save that one for her. What else we got here? Oh, this is a heavy one. Not food. Another re-gift or new to you gift. As in an old iteration, I had all of these taped to the wall as a big art installation. Looked pretty cool. Feel free to do with them as you like, as you should with any gift. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, what is this? Oh! Penguin science fiction postcards, 100 book covers in one box. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, wow. Outstanding. Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, Kurt Vonnegut, Cat's Cradle. Oh, wow. Frank Herbert, Michael Moorcock, all the biggies. Harry Harrison, Bill the Galactic Hero. I've read that book. I've got a more modern update of it. That is friggin' hilarious. Oh, I have to go through all these. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, Philip K. Dick, The Man in High Castle. I read his Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Fantastic stuff. A Plague of Pythons. Yeah, it's all good. This is fantastic vintage art type stuff. Fantastic. Love it. Okay, excellent. We got some more stuff in here. Just one sec. These back safely in their box. There we go. Lovely. This one. Whoops. This one we got from Serene. Serene and her family. It's an heirloom herb garden. Heirloom? Did I say heirloom? Heirloom herb garden. So it's got cilantro, basil, parsley, mint, and chives. That sounds fantastic. Let's see. Can this be used inside, or does this have to be planted outside? Well, whatever. If this can be grown inside, we're going to start working on this next week. If it needs to be planted outside, then well, maybe we'll try it start up next week as well. Definitely be useful, because I know we use a lot of coriander, or cilantro as you call it here. Basil would be good for the tomatoes we occasionally get. Love parsley, love mint, and chives are going to come in very handy for eggs and stuff. So yeah, excellent. So thank you, Serene, for that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here it is. Oh, here's the card that was from the empty envelope. This is from Erin and her family. And I believe this is also from Serene. This is a Grounds and Hounds Coffee Co. Single Origin Explorers Kit. 3 100% fair trade organic coffee blends. Now, if you know Heather like I do, she'll go through this very quickly because she loves coffee. And what we got? Single origin Colombian, single origin Papua New Guinea, single origin Mexican Chiapas. Oh, that sounds great. That's fantastic. Thank you, Serene and family. That sounds great. Marvelous. All right, we're getting down to the last two here. See what we got here. Not food. Brought these from a Ukrainian Etsy shop, weirdly, the same week that Russia invaded. Hope you enjoy anyway. Kind of remind me of the logo because of the moons. Oh, hang on. I think that was... No, that was these, the phases of the moon coasters. What is this? Bought this for myself, but ends up we don't have the right equipment, so I've been thinking of sending it to you because I remember an early COVID pandemic live stream you did about toilet paper shortages. I mean, it wasn't all about that, but okay, now it's getting weird. Anyway, hope you enjoy or not. That makes it weirder. I think I'm going to stop now. The end. See what we got here. Oh! It's a B-Day. Nice. Whoever did this has a great sense of humor. This number 2 shall pass. Oh, it's a book of bathroom humor. Like actual bathroom humor, not just off-color jokes. Oh, trivia and everything. Fascinating bathroom read. The instruction manual says how to put this shit together. Yay! You put this shit together. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, it's funny. Shortly after I had my accident, Heather got something similar while my shattered pelvis was recovering, and so now we've got 2. We can have one in all the main bathrooms. Fantastic! Thank you very much again, Erin. And there's one more thing. There is one more thing that that needs covering, and she said it was fragile, and unfortunately, one of the lights fell off it. So I'm gonna have to fix it when I open it. But I got to show this to you because it's been sitting here patiently in the background. Please don't lift from here. It's a delicate spot, hence a crap ton of bubble wrap. Or grab here. Okay to grab here. Right. Well, we're going to unload this, and I think you can see where it's going, especially if you're a sci-fi fan. It is an extremely British Dalek. I think I can get this to work. Let's see here. There we go. That slides in there, I believe. And this should pop on there. Yeah, there we go. 2013. Happy New Year 2013. All right, well. Oh. I'll try again later, but hey, a very British Dalek. Oh, and the turret rotates as well. Out filthy words standing. Okay, so that's it. We've done the live stream launch. We've mentioned the bargains, which are still going on down here. So if you want to get yourself in on some of that, excellent. We've shown off some prezzies that people have sent us. We've mixed up peach whiskey julep, which was nice and tasty. I tried a Japanese French chocolate cake, which was delicious. And we've launched a couple wigs. All right. This has now been going on for like an hour. Should probably wrap up shortly, but I just wanted to say thank you all for joining us. And one other thing. I think you're going to need one of these. Yeah. In terms of drinks, this is not something I mixed myself, but it's something Heather and I discovered. Corona Refresca Mas. It's 8% alcohol by volume. This is the mango and citrus flavor. These are bloody amazing. The problem is these Corona Refrescas, I don't see them around hardly anywhere. I have to go like on cross-town epic voyages to find the bloody things, which is a shame because they're amazing. And I'm not sure if it's because they're a new product and they're being test marketed, or they're a product that didn't work very well and had to be and has been canceled or something. I'm probably gonna have to write to Corona and ask him about it. But these Corona Refrescas, they're very nice, and they're not seltzers. They are not seltzers, and they taste good. Someone once described those hard alcoholic seltzers as like drinking TV static while someone shouts the name of a fruit from another room. Yeah, they're terrible. These, and I'm not being paid to say this, more is the pity, these Corona Refrescos are delicious. If you can find them, highly recommended. Let's take some comments before we wrap up. And I wanted to thank you all again for joining us. Let's see. Here I have a Pat O'Brien's Hurricane glass. That sounds good. Well, now I want chocolate. I want more chocolate. I always want more chocolate. One of the YouTubers I follow has been advertising a Japanese snack subscription. Yeah, they got a lot of those international snack subscription boxes. They always look intriguing, but the thing that gets me, I watched the British ones, and I see a lot of stuff that I don't recognize. Like, I'm from Devonshire, right? And they'll send along like this toffee with a toffee hammer from a Devonshire manufacturer that I've never heard of before. I've never seen it in the shops, never heard of it, but apparently it's from Devonshire, and you can get them in international snack crate subscriptions, but I never saw it in stores. So I often wonder how much of the stuff in there is readily available as snacks in the country of origin. They also send, if you ever do sign up for one of those and they send you a sherbet dip, just throw it out. Just throw it out. It's basically, you get a licorice dipstick. It's kind of like the Fun Dip, only they give you a leathery black licorice dipstick and powdered lemonade. Basically, it's not very good. Yes, Ordy, it was so yummy. So my blood sugar just jumped up. Lol, don't blame ya. Ooh, those are cool. Makes me think of ideas for my students. Oh, what you mean, the story cards? I'm assuming. Yeah, that looks nifty. I look forward to sharing that with Heather. That book covers box is really neat. Yes, it is, Shelley. Yes, it is. I mean, Heather and I are both love reading. I mean, before she had her accent and it made it harder to read small print. Heather loved to read. I still love to read. It's fantastic. Cilantro is of the devil, tastes like palm olive. I cannot agree with you, but I do feel for you, Ordy, because I'm one of those people who tastes artificial sweeteners like aspartame as oily metal. Like, some people don't register it at all they taste is sweet, but for me, I taste sweet, and then the aftertaste kicks in, and it's like I've been licking a greasy penny, and it just it leaves a horrible aftertaste. So while I personally like coriander, cilantro, I do sympathize with people who don't like the taste because they've got the genes that make it taste different to them. Oh, hi, Laurie. Thanks for joining us. Sister Wig's Illuminati makes me feel like a rock star. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, Laurie. I'm glad to hear it. I think we might have an Illuminati, another Illuminati coming up. I'll have to check my my notebook on that, but might be a future release of that. They've advertised that on the podcasts I listen to. Oh, okay, cool. TARDIS. Yes. I want what do you want? Do you want the chocolate or do you want the Dalek? This is a pretty good dog. It looks like it's got electrical contacts. Oh, on. Must need batteries. This would be a good way to terrify the cats. Exterminate! It's been ages. Hello, everyone. Hello, Victoria. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Dalek. Yes. Good to see you. Say hi to Heather. Will do, Ordy. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for bringing the live stream back. I look forward to it. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it. Always have to be on an HKK live stream. Keep them coming as you can, please. Will do. The next one, like I said, we plan on doing these every other week. So not next week, but the next Sunday, we'll be doing another one of these. And Heather will be here for that one, I'm sure. Shelley says, hugs to you and Heather. Right back at you. Right back at you, Shelley. And I'm afraid it won't, like I said, it won't be next week. It'll be the week after that. And hi, Victoria Denise. My kids always buy Japanese candy. It is very yummy. I like it that they are not usually that sweet like American candy. Yeah, they do just the... that's the thing about non-American candy. They do, I think, just the right amount of sweet. Like, you get the sweet, but then you can also taste the other stuff, like the fruit and the chocolate, and you don't feel kind of icky if you have more than like about 2 pieces. Because sometimes I... I just feel a bit ugh if I have a chocolate bar. Like it's been years since I had a Three Musketeers. So I thought I haven't had a Three Musketeers in years. So I filled up the car yesterday, and then I went in and I thought I'll have a Three Musketeers, and I ate it. It was just standard Three Musketeers, and I felt a bit ugh afterwards. Maybe I'm getting old or something. I appreciate the live streams, and I'm more to make purchases in conjunction with the interaction. Oh, more likely. I see what you mean. Yeah, thank you. More inclined. Yes, there we go. I'm not a fan of artificial sweetener aftertaste in everything. Not a fan. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. They did because they were obsessed with the obesity epidemic in Britain, they decided to levy a sugar tax on all soft drinks. And so all the soft drink companies figured, screw that, we're not paying extra tax on this. So all of them, like in the space of a month, changed their recipes. So now all soft drinks in the UK, including the non-diet ones, contain aspartame, acesulfame K, and I forget what the third one is, like 3 different artificial sweeteners in every single drink. It's just disgusting. Now I can't drink anything anymore. Artificial sweeteners are brain damaging. I've heard that, and they just make me ill is all. Dalek. Yes. I've been diabetic since I was a kid, so I'm used to artificial sugar. Weird sugar. Real sugar tastes weird to me. Yeah, you get used to something, and you go back to the previous, and it does throw you, doesn't it? Like, I used to eat this stuff. Oh, here we go. I'm a fan of sweeteners made from monk fruit, in moderation, of course. Yeah, Heather's got a few of those. The one I like is what's it called? Stevia, because it's slightly minty flavored. I friggin' love mint. I had the same thing about Three Musketeers. Disappointing last time I tried it as an adult. Well, the funny thing is, like I said, I haven't had one for years. So I tried one, and I was amazed at how cocoa-y the fluff inside tasted. Because I was just used to it being, you know, sort of sweet chocolatey nothingness. But it tasted really cocoa-y last time. But like I said, I felt a bit afterwards. Never could stand the taste of the pink crap. Yeah. Used to use fructose. No, I don't think I've ever done that as an option. The more sugar you eat, the more sugar you want. Yes, that is very true. I know that intellectually, but physically I'm in denial. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I sneak back to ask if there will be any brown releases anytime soon, especially Colette. Well, Penny, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to dig out my notebook. It's back here somewhere. We did a bit of moving around when the cats came to live with us, and I had to put stuff on stuff and under stuff to keep them from knocking it down and all that. But I will check my notebook, and it will be on the next live stream, and it will be part of the vote in the next Patreon vote and everything like that. So you will find out shortly. Three Musketeers are overly sweet now. Loved it as a kid. The tastes have changed. Not a big fan of really sugary tasting stuff. Fruit I like though. Yeah. I've I don't know what it is. I think my tastes have changed as well. Either that or they're going really, really hard on the high fructose corn syrup these days. Stevia is great. It's a herb. I used to have to soak and strain the green leaves decades ago. Now it's processed. Good stuff. Chocolate icing rooted everything. Ah, well. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, folks, as I said, flash sale ends tonight in just over 4 hours and 39 minutes. So you got 4 hours and 39 minutes to get a bargain with the code FlashSale42. And that includes the new ones I launched tonight, the Poppy in Harlow Blonde Rooted and the Leighton in the ever-popular Aniston Foil. So, on that note, I think I'm going to call it a night because we're almost nearing the hour-and-a-half mark. I want to thank you all for joining us, for joining me, for joining each other, for being a whole part of the oneness that I'm babbling. I have no idea what I'm saying. I already bought the Leighton and Aniston foil. Thank you, Ordy. Fantastic. Thank you for the live stream. Bye, everyone. Bye, Cheryl. And thank you, everyone. So, talking too much. I bid you all a good night. Love a baby Ruth. That's a good one. Gratias. You're welcome. And all being well, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. And more information on that as the time grows closer. And Anne, I'm so glad we could cheer you up with this. So check back in another couple weeks for the next one. Okay, ciao, good night, and see you in a little bit.